In this episode of Create Colonies, we build some contraptions for our flying machine, like this automated engine fueling system, a rear hatch for parachuting, and maybe other stuff, and a very explosive bomb bay. They're getting caught up. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Create Colonies, and today we're gonna be focused on working on our ultimate weapon. You see, I built the general shape and it flies now, but I haven't really put any of the mechanics inside. So it'll be interesting to see what we can get away with there. Also, you guys have pointed out a few things about my thing, and I'm gonna go fix that right now because that's not great. Look, I'm sorry if I offended anybody with this. I didn't notice. Look, I'm just gonna adjust them so that look, they're straight. They're straight. That's still kind of bad. I don't know how to fix this, dude. Like this? There, that's fine, right? That's a fine propeller, all right? All right, leave me alone. I'm sorry, okay? That looks much better. I don't know how I didn't notice this. Gosh. What is wrong with me? It doesn't look like, it just looks like propellers now, right? It's just normal propellers. Nothing weird about it at all. Okay? Forget anything happened. I'm almost tempted to delete that video. All right, so we're here now, so I may as well get to work on it. There's actually some stuff that I wanted to rethink, like this ceiling here. We may as well open this up a bit, because I actually have an idea for a little contraption that I want to put up here. Oh yeah, and some of you were saying that I should add a redstone link to this guy, and I think that's actually a great idea. I actually have no idea if this is gonna work or not. It does! Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Okay, but this is actually gonna be maybe over here somewhere. That makes sense, right? Open the door, fly away. Yes, sirree. Now we can open the door from inside the cockpit. All right, now I actually have a contraption that I want to put up here, and it actually involves engines. These babies, ship engines, which require a lot of iron. And a lot of, what else was it? What was that? Smooth stone. Smooth stone, which we do not have a lot of. Why is smooth stone so hard to make? Like, I have to smelt things twice? How much coal does that require in like a normal world? Probably a lot. I also, like, my systems down here for smelting and things are not great because I can't do like multiple stacks at once with it. Which is kind of an oversight. There is actually a way to do that though, and you know, maybe I'll do that in the next series or something. For now, I'm fine with just using my little backyard smelter over here. And oh yeah, speaking of, while we're waiting for that to smelt away, we're actually going to need more charcoal. So we're actually gonna get this machine running finally. This thing hasn't been turning for a hot minute, let me tell you. Almost chopped my legs off. Almost sawed myself in half. Because that's what that'll do. It's very, very dangerous. Be careful around saws, kids. And just regular people also. Come on, transform. There we go. Perfect. All right, so we'll let that run for a little while. We should also check on our other farms here. Yeah, this one's broken, of course. This one over here we don't have a lot of because it always seems to break. I wish I could tell it to like keep a certain amount of saplings. It's a problem for another time. Maybe one of you guys knows how to fix that and you can help me out with it. We're gonna grab our smooth stone over here and we're gonna head down back into the vaults and work on our secret weapon. Last time I made, I don't know, what's the difference? What is the difference between a Zeppelin and a blimp? Are they just the same thing? Who knows? I certainly don't know. We need some more of these ship engines. I don't actually know how many we're going to make. How about 16 engines? We're actually going to be moving power up into this thing. And that's where this comes in, hopefully. I honestly have no idea if this is going to work. My other one, I have to like go through and manually fill up like 16 of these things. We can't be doing that when TV is on the loose. Right? We gotta be quick. We gotta be fast. Last time I did something like this, I used these copper pipes from Quark. And they're actually a pretty cheap way of transporting items a certain distance if you're like early game or something like that, or if you need to like maybe, you know, I don't know what you're doing. They do not work in this circumstance because all the stuff just goes everywhere and it's a big nightmare. If you guys are doing this on your own, the storage drawers do not work on the Eureka ships. Keep that in mind because you will break your game. And I don't do warranties. Okay, so basically what I want to find out is if this is gonna break when I fly. Hopefully it doesn't break everything. Guess we'll find out. Okay, so far so good. I don't see any charcoal falling out the bottom. Is it still working fine? It's still working fine. Oh man. Ooh, that's really cool. Oh my gosh. All power to the main engines. Now that I know it works, why the heck wouldn't I make more engines? Okie dokie. We're back. We're gonna want to label this and this. That's the power to the engines. Technically, it doesn't actually turn off all of the engines. It just turns off like these belts. There we go. Engine 1 and engine 2. I'm also kind of tempted to add a gearbox to this here and try to get this turning. I'll give it a try. You know, I'll give it a try. Mechanical bearing, sequenced gear shift. We're gonna tell this thing to turn 35 degrees as a guess. Okay. It does kind of work. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so cool. Oh my gosh, if this actually works, this is gonna absolutely blow my mind. Okay. Okay, well it's not quite, it doesn't close quite right. So we'll go to like 40 degrees. Okay, a little more, 42. Okay, maybe it is 45. Are you kidding me? That is so cool. I'm flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted. That is so awesome. That is so awesome. What? Minecraft is so cool now. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was just gonna have to leave this open, but nope. And I'd like a red andesite lamp instead. Also, I need some of this iron ladder from Quark so that we can actually access our fuel system. So this one will have to stay on to actually have this operate correctly. You know what? I'm wondering if we can rethink how this... Yeah, so this now operates independently of our engine. Okay, a couple things. I need to make this on this side just for symmetry's sake, because I can't stand it not looking the same, even though I know this is not going to be actually functional. And then yes, we are actually going to connect it up. We lost the actual like hydraulics, like the visual like hydraulic line here. We could maybe put it like right here. Like we could do something like that. I still can't get over this. It's so cool that you can do this like on a flying contraption. It just blows my mind. All right, now I gotta make this thing up here actually look like an engine. Also, another thing to note here is that the copycat steps, they work on this contraption here. However, they don't really work well if you're going to retexture them. They work on their own, they just don't work when you have like a block inside of them. You know what, I'm actually not a huge fan of the glowstone in the first place. I'm not gonna lie, the yellow color just isn't really doing it for me. I'd rather it be the redstone. We can try using the chipped mod and maybe making like the pillar or something to make it look like a bunch of really hot tubes. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually tempted to like bring these down one. There we go, that looks good. Probably some of these copycat trap doors over them. There we go, don't touch the pipes, they're very hot. All right. Oh yeah, and for this thing, wouldn't it be nice if instead of using these, because now we're using those up here, wouldn't it be nice if we could use like the zinc catwalk railings? Also, I'm not actually quite done with these engines up here yet. I've still got more plans on how these are gonna look. That's all covered up now. Now, what happens if I do like something like this? If I put like one here and I put like one here, and then I get some of these grindstones. I'm so glad you can place these upside down. There we go. Now that's a real chain drive. Ooh, I could potentially use bigger chains. I mean, Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to look like a chain drive. It doesn't really look like that, but it's close enough, I think. Now, we're gonna actually need to build the deployment system. I'm not entirely sure how we're gonna do it just yet. These deployers are gonna be what lights the TNT. My other question is, well, I have a couple questions. One is are these blocks actually attached right now? They are. Okay, cool. Okay, that's good to know. When these deploy our explosives, are they going to be like properly attached or not? That is a question. There we go. Now it's all connected. Now these should be placing and blowing up TNT, which, believe it or not, is actually a safe thing to do inside of here. I hope. I actually don't know if this ship can get blown up. We're technically inside of this safety area, this yellow area. Technically speaking, we should be safe, but I don't actually know if that is true. But despite that, we're going to get some chutes, barrels, and then we're gonna take a flint and steel, and we're gonna hand it to my boy here. And hopefully it doesn't just light random things on fire. Will he light this barrel on fire though? Because that's what I want him to do. Do it. Do it. Do it. No. Well, I'm not sure if this is gonna work. All right, let's test this out proper. Okay, open up the sky door. Okay, and we're gonna lift this thing up just a bit, just in case it takes damage. Blow it up. Do it. It worked. Oh my gosh, it worked. Oh my gosh, it worked. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Okay, I need a speed controller because I need to be able to adjust on the fly the rate at which this thing actually drops explosives. We have a machine that drops explosives now. I don't even know what to say. This thing is insane. It looks so gosh dang cool in here. Now, it's a little bit concerning. I don't exactly know what's going to happen like while we're moving. Here, we're gonna turn this down to like 8, and we're gonna give it like 6 bombs. Now while we're on the move, how's that? It works. Oh, I can't believe it. It actually works. TV, your days are numbered. Your days are numbered. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Now we're gonna need to be able to turn this thing on and off. So we're gonna need another clutch. Stick it right there. That doesn't turn it off. I'm gonna have to do it on both sides. We're gonna do a redstone link. We're gonna put it right here, and we're gonna call it our TNT link. Ooh! Please no. Tell this to receive. Tell this to receive. So when we want explosives, all we gotta do is flick the switch. All right, let's go put it down in the old landing bay. So I think these will actually like gather items from mobs they kill, which is not good. We're gonna actually need to tell these things to drop the items that they pick up. And we actually have a system like that already. That over there, the mob farm. The mob farm. We have a little system set up over there for that. We're gonna take a look at the system I have over there with these swords. They deny dropping the, okay, I know what to do. We're gonna let this thing run for a little bit because I'm still gonna need more gunpowder. It looks like we have a lot. Okay, I have a lot. All right, I have a lot. I want more though, more. So I'm just gonna chill out here and wait for our mob farm to grind me up some mobs. Alrighty, I say we've waited long enough. Let's take a look at what we got. Ooh, 4,000, that's double, right? We got 41 buckets of experience. Nice. Time to return home. I've got to come down here and I've got to readjust all these. Basically what we have to do is we have to make some filters, and we have to tell these deployers to not drop their flint and steels. Yeah, okay, good. It's holding on to it. That way, if they end up picking up any items from some unsuspecting mob, they should be able to drop everything and keep operating. There we go. And that actually looks kind of cool now too. So if I give this thing TNT, it's not going to drop any because it's currently turned off. That is 6 stacks of TNT each barrel. Let's close up the hatch, open the sky door. Are all our engines running? Yes, all of our engines are operational. Perfect. Let's go! Finally, we get to do a real test. It's kind of cool. I can just fly it from in here, which means I can, oh my gosh, I can actually operate all this stuff while I'm flying the helm. Let me check my map real quick. Or let's go far away. This one over here on this island. That'll be perfect. This is by far the coolest thing I've ever built. The actual, like the cockpit itself, like if you've ever seen like an actual Zeppelin before, the cockpits on them are like tiny. Like on this thing, it would be like a 2x2 like broom. Like it would be very small, but obviously I needed more cockpit space. And we've got the big propellers, so you know, like we've got some extra lift. Oh yes. Oh my god. Dude, this is like Subnautica, but in the sky. That's what this reminds me of right now. I feel like I'm in Subnautica. Her first test launch. One more thing. Before we do this, we should probably up this to like 32. We'll be dropping bombs really fast, but that's exactly what I want. Go! There they go! There they go! Oh my gosh, dude! Oh my gosh. They're getting caught up. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Stop. Stop, 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 stop. Oh crap. Okay. We blew it up. We blew it up. Oh, oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. I'm gonna have to fix this now. Oh, man. I'm hoping that maybe I can find some of those parts around here somewhere. I doubt it, though. We can at least take a look at the damage we did. Whew. Pretty hefty, if I do say so myself. Hey, sorry there, my guy. Sorry there. Sorry. I needed to use your little village here as a testing facility for my Zeppelin up there. Maybe with a reduced speed, it won't blow itself up. That would be nice. To be honest, I'm not really sure what to do about this. Maybe we drop these down by 1. That might be a way to go. If anything, it'll help reduce damage to the hull of the actual Zeppelin itself. I should add actually a switch for the door on the back as well here somewhere. Yeah, now, so you might be wondering why I didn't use create big cannons for this, because that would be pretty cool, no? To have like a big gun on the side of this thing. But unfortunately, I don't think create big cannons actually works with this. I haven't properly tested it out, so they might have updated it and fixed it. I actually feel nervous flying over my town at this. Like if I just flip this lever, we just destroy a bunch of stuff. We might also be able to reinforce the carriage on the underside with some obsidian, maybe. All right, okay. We're gonna need a lot of obsidian. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, I think that the deployers can actually act through a block. So it might work if we completely shell in where the explosives go with obsidian. Sometimes, you know, sometimes stuff just blows itself up and there's not much you can do about it. Great. Now, if we wash this stuff, we should be able to get ourselves a lot of obsidian. All right. And there it is. Probably something like this would be ideal for our obsidian floor, or maybe even this. You know what? I kind of like that. This is the worst. This is probably the worst part of Minecraft. But that's what happens when you mess up with the obsidian. You gotta put in the work. Oh my gosh, this bat. Get out of here. You deserve that. Now, I assume this stuff is explosion proof, right? There we go, an obsidian floor. Now, in theory, this won't blow itself up anymore. It looks a little bit more weird. There are these bombs, which are pretty all right. I don't know how much damage they do. We can test them out though, because we might just be able to get our deployers to just drop these. TNT. All right, as expected. How much damage does this do? Not as much, but we can drop so many so much faster. Can our deployers actually deploy those bombs? But we might not have to do like so much explosion proofing. We can maintain a bit of aesthetic. It looks way worse now with this giant pipe going out the bottom of it. In theory, this shouldn't break anything. It should just blow up. Okay, it broke stuff. Well, that's great. That is just fantastic. At least we know now that it works. I'm gonna have to take all of this down because it looks like we can use the rusty bombs instead of the regular TNT. What are you doing at 11 p.m. on a Monday? Oh, you know, I'm just slowly breaking obsidian on a war machine that I'm trying to build. There, is that all of it? I think that's all of it. Okay, good. We're gonna have 10 deployers. Just like that. Okay, those are all functioning. Whoa, it broke stuff here. That's crazy. That's dangerous. We literally just bypassed the protection here by dropping one of these rusty bombs out of the deployer. Look at that. That's not supposed to happen. It shouldn't be able to break anything here. This should work now. It's also a lot smaller. Cool. That's actually, I would say that's actually a much cleaner system. Now, if we want to, we could also cover this in obsidian, but I don't know, maybe we don't. Yeah, we'll see. Well, you know what? We'll see how that goes. Okay, considering that we're low on explosives, I'm gonna put 8 in each one. All right, I think it's time for another test. So let's go, let's take flight. Every time I fly over the city, I get nervous. I really shouldn't. I should fly around the city. So we just blew up this town. Maybe we can try doing a bombing run on this little strip of land. What I'm hoping to see is I'm hoping to deploy all the explosives without seeing any serious damage to our craft. And to be honest, I'm not sure if that's going to work out, but we'll see. It's a daybreak and we're nearing our target. We're using an abandoned town this time because that seems more ethical. Let's do this thing. Whoa, it's throwing them off at like weird angles. Okay, well that works a heck of a lot better. Dude, that is crazy. I think that's even more damage than last time. I genuinely think that's even more damage than last time. Let's go take a look. Dude, look at that. Whoa. Damn, that is some serious damage. Nothing at all. I love that. I very much appreciate the reduced damage to our ship. I see that as an absolute success. We can go home now. I gotta say, man, I'm pretty pleased. The rusty bombs seem to drop at weird angles and stuff. But I think that, you know, we're looking to cause chaos. We're not looking to be super accurate, you know? Oh, and like with what's cool about this mod too, what's cool about Eureka is that if I hit cruise control, I can get off. And we can just, like, I can just experience this thing. Like that. That is so cool. But you gotta be careful not to fall off because then it'll just keep going forever. You're gonna have to chase it down somehow. My biplane might be faster than this, but probably not by much. An elytra would be though. Now there was one other thing I wanted to do here. That's gonna be the door above us. And then our rear door I want to set up with another redstone link. I want to be able to operate it from back here as well as from the front. Now, the only other thing I wanted to do here was adjust the bottom of this. And I think what I'm going to do is just follow this. We can do something like that. There we go. I would say that looks just a little bit better. Looks a little more rounded. It's got a little bit more shape to it, which is lovely. We could reinforce the undercarriage with some obsidian. Now it's reinforced. It actually looks like a bomb bay door. Man, I could do a whole Minecraft series in a ship like this. There we go. Worst case scenario, we could live out the apocalypse up here. If TV somehow manages to destroy our town, which is not gonna happen. Well, emergency shelter. You know what? I'm really glad I ended up using the inside of the blimp part for all that stuff, because to be honest, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. But it does make things much more... It does make the whole thing a lot more useful. I love this thing. I absolutely love this thing. All right, I'm sorry I didn't spend any time on the colony. I was just having too much fun building out this awesome flying machine. And I hope you guys enjoy the episode, because that's it. That's it. I'm done. I'm done making video. I need to go to bed. I am kind of tired. It's late. I got work in the morning, and you probably do too, or school or something like that. So, you know, make sure you get some good sleep. Make sure you drink some water. Maybe get some exercise tomorrow. Maybe, you know, maybe finish that thing you've been meaning to finish. You know the one. You know it. You know that thingy.